Halayala bambotale. Assalamualaikum kai ala baraka tulmen jonda sainte ala baraka bak program mo sia kada bak na political discussion on triya kono bifanante me la bak ni alsonda ni ala baraka saya baraka bak. Give me a minute. Yeah, brother Bax, abarakabak, thank you. You can find what you need. Yo, assalamu alaikum, buddy. Yeah, assalamu alaikum, folks. Kainga move kontong itola, kontong ula. 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒏 wala sainte albe konton killing momo itola albe dawda ning albe konton kalbe simla again program ni saya nyedo mandinka saya follow ni bismillahirrahmanirrahim la be ala dan fana fon sabang alhamdulillahirabbil alamin la be duala na patiola nyaton kolo patiola militant solo kadua mobe fo ala si khairo ke mobe ala sen na patio na to menti ala sake na patio la nyaton kol fana ka duwe be si maya la jati kenda ya bala fo ala se odila ala se tan kam malola ani senta no la masi wala ka ala dan wala back ni wo bada ye fana na fallen heroes ngaje ko last year by this time na modo be je memon na jata muda jatoti safala ko yabo for last by this time membanda safra last year by this time yes memuna dati Mr. Diba be ala dan la for ala say kairo nyin ka tentendi ka jinda kan na sabandi fre dolbe men be mun na foreign hero solti men dada before day ani men yalon ko manken na patio multi sabandi fre del mit be wodu akele be back nyi ke balla saya watu wati ni mumu kela hakilonye ka reflect kan you learn a lot from it you learn a lot ikakarane munemu tonyati munefana mu kuti me alongo handa madingo ni leta kan tonya akolong enyana ga tente munkula ni manyana ga tente munkula ndenak nka kuklin karanyin alfa la kuoto wala nyeti I begin to understand what it means to respect one another. Aka mune fana mean ka je komunko ibeloring tonya menkam whether mol agree ila policy la wala principle la walanto imang agree ala it believe that tonya ni men na yetu lorong agan wala sabu I became so much principle person in most cases jama tumando yes second on kolayata domandinke but wo muka kenna intention odi intela intention o ka menti wala nyenti ko principle membe mbulo kono kana ka wo bondi mbulo kono yena rek yo wo bondi mbulo kono wala ka kenna kolaya dati so ning tara fo lata menna sometimes pour ka bondi mbulo kono asina kolaya do mandinke so maybe jama ka ondas wala ndo jama ka mbira nun ko I'm just trying to become difficult but one day ya yela hada madingo ni bambal woko ne nyana ka principle do madin soto principle me alon ko ibelo la wala kan wala muila hada madiya wala ke defo define ni na patio jibe especially na patio la nyaton ko me kara ala jusieno no kunda dawat he is a very principled guy he's a very principled leader wala asabun kabring patio formed up to dictatorship mo na maji ko mongo even at once as I was still on the kaje komongo kaita ndi Gambia di la komongo I jifaptale Gambia la political situation when you nakono that is because he was a very principled person so what alinga kata ngani ke bal ngi emulate alinga kata tol fongol min yalon ko tolel mo parti di ngolti ngani mol emulate be emulate la nyati la wolon be nyobu jalale na parti o principle lol bala wo principle lol ngata ma wo principle la banko fana nga kanu bake nde parti o la principle lol no kan na fonga pare mambanko kanu yalla wo ko le yalla bakala banko wala ko mata beti that is the bigger umbrella yebona woto ngana na party o kono na party o la principle lol mo muneti up to the community levels party o la structural benanten bari lafta kam men kacha wala mu the zoo president Adama Barrow e ko ala purported nationwide tour lafta ka wala kacha do mandinke nationwide tour akabediale ni ayatan nunko ajarta pro aike ni Gambia jibe bi banko be tembo mento banko be alhalo mento amaneta bakela womane wonyin amanfo na masakunda ko safuko nibe mota la be blo chori la menna e be blo chori la masakunda damal bawo masakunda eto lel fundita ye kuma ken sangul fo Gambia dingol ye Gambia dingol landi kula me yalon ko atekeno la the traditional politics ni wala nata ye Gambia dingol landi wala la wol keta kulti men yalon ko imantara kekam Gambia dingol meje Gambia dingol mantara jekam molu jiklateta masakunda dum banku wo bankula ning mansa be siring abe maralola masi solu e kallo menna ko masanyin ay support so le former support so wolom banko molla tinko be nyaadila banko molla deyo be nyaadila ni nata na banko to jibe men yalon ko ye fawon no do man dimfam ay kam molje politics jama fon mo ka kalam da mun fon be keri la banko kam fon ni wato sida wato me yalon ko they have to decide to elect new executives woto wala mo banko dingul jama fon mo kalo membe keke la banko kam they will try to research nying masakunda mimbe ye muneke individual profiles ye muneke ye mune achievement ke during their tenure in the office through that ikela decision on you make whether to retain them or to oust them from that system ndolla banko ni ajibe Gambia mobile be diamuka meye carte o fay Adama Barrow ba meye carte o fay opposition lali ban mobile be diamuka politiko wato sita ban awatu masi banko itol ka fo nyame ko politiko wato le bala bari mobile be diamuka sa Gambia politiko watita bawo ni wato ke politiko la rek politiko te wati kelete la ila kuwoku ni bala balu ko no politiko le kana politiko le ba define wala ba design wala ba mutala kakila attitude ti ka jube ko mon ko tebita direction nyaadi la to ibe mo ne domola ibe la mo ne kan ni be la le be kala nyaadi le ni be bulala moto ko ne be kala nyaadi le ibe bulala moto sifa nyaadi la kono ibe mo bor sifa le menna ibe mo dundan fenne dunna ibe mo nekele da kono ni te sisino de politiko la politiko kanyi sisino la kede wala sabu ntolu nyanna ka wise lembe decision mel make la politiko kono ngalo be muneke la politiko kono ngalo na banko sain be tambika wo stage wala ka jeko ka wato di politiko la wallanto ka molu bula mol no kam politiko kono blindfoldedly wala yin bula nyi mesapo nyi be kono anu ngalo ko Gambia bebe bennale bebe kambenna wala ko mon ko mess up membe ke kam banko nyi kan amake fenti na ma ken tol fon la bulla baroti. Salam alaikum basien baraka bake badi bongo ku manta da ke kan bebe men fil kan na man ken fon la bur la barot Adama Barrow ay kato su nyanto le ngabula sita brabe podium molto carte few be kila wato menna fania upon fania tribal statements and sentiments upon tribal statements and sentiments advisor solo ibinala the other politicians psychos ibinala ibe wo disemti nekala dolbe ikono ngalla moyla ye kato fana su nyan sita ngela moy ngamira num fo molel be wokelo nyin kelanya wotu mono be kamen baton wala nyindi ko pour alaji Ousseyn ya fa ko mon ko alinga fonti alaji Ousseyn ta fa la moy fonti alaji Ousseyn ta fa la moy ko alinga alta siro kan li bala nim mengi ya feel like ko mon ko nyanna ka menke wol wato le sida mun asa bun tagal so nimbe wo ko molu moy kan no alaji Ousseyn da ko non wona ta fa la jannimbe do na nakata ko ba nga story do man dindi yalla jam Pakistan ni momo ba fro kan Imran Khan Abenung Prime Minister ala Pakistan. I support her from the masses. Kabri wato me yalon ko conspiracy theorist ilada nyoka ya oust from ala position wonyento. B ala patio dingolo. wala libe funte kay be Pakistan be mutakan dola wodula ni e majo dati ni Gambia lo misal fe ni koy brikama ibe silo mutala ka be brikama fu banjo ifanga lo bolta ko mon ko support le babulo kan ndi ifanga lo ko mon ka tele mu legitimately dati bari am alla support sol mansi Pakistan ol mansi fo ya mo Imran Khan fo da ko no follow kombe funtinal ito lege la plano ke la fo e pare Imran Khan ay join we nyine to dasa Gambia banko kan mbeka lonko we have an immoral government, we have officials many alonko they are immoral, they are not ashamed of that immorality, yet we want to hear from one person, one man wala ngan nakadiamo be fontol be akla opposition be akalamta ibela militants odi akalamta. Why will one man wole be decision of make lantol Gambia de wali hanne be ngalon ko membe ke kan na banko ka jiganta yalom fo ntol manke banko de wali fo ntol manke banko de wali alenga dum Adama Barrow la nationwide to kono Adama Barrow kata nationwide to la ngalon ko mon kala security chief of defense mengeta ndal fo wala former ambassador Serinjay iko abe nationwide to la security chief be nationwide to la Adama Barrow fanan kana nationwide to ni na commencé nationwide to be ngalon ne ko nding ajarata bang mansakatal bari Adama Barrow la nationwide to kake wati jumala wala muni wato me yalon ko campaign lel kana si wala to kase fe lel kana si ay tan nak alfal kan santot bawo nyen non senso ko ma fon la alhamdulillah mul nya ya tawtor ay tan na alfal kan santot kataka kuma kenso bon kakuma kensa fo ye draw ni local government election on men kanana ifele they are going to spend nothing less than 100 million Gambian dollars ibe meng tinyala ni nationwide to nyento atadar sala dalaso million kemola atadar sala bawo ni konvo me bekata full pay umutol pay la maintenance budget ni ngabo konole fuelo membe umutol pay sambala molla jolu logistics everything ila domorolo everything fo karikilo moy bang fo karikilo mo nyon kono be men tinyala ge atatam ate dasala million kodo Gambia kodo million kemola mulla dindi mul fata fe mambo jaba kono sunyaro nyi men bekata la nyi sangi kilo nyon kono kabring ak kala nyi sekonda mo la nyi wani ya nyi fon kono sunyaro men bekata ge tinyaro men bekata ge nyi dindi mul ben be fata nyi akila nante kole ha men bebe banko kan nante fem mambo je fente bolage bari asewo ha nyon soto ay fundi banta kata Gambia dingul kan look ala ngam fo nyi ka bi ni Adama futata Gambia ndolla santot ala nyi nation waito akata muna fo ye ni sama do kula long baw ngata fundi wala ka sama do kula yobo tale ye sama do kula sunya sama mo ka bedia sama lo bedia balia nyaw nyara ni nyam nyima sakunda man balfa so sama do kulali jambando me yalon ko anyana ka sandamena yo da la feye si nyafula ni Adama tata sai abe mun fula sama do kulali abe kuma la fule me yalon ko sama do kulali nyana ka mun may bawo ye multa yesu nya fe paret ika muru wol kan abida mun fula wal sai at this point mol la dindingol be fare wol fata fem mamboje sungol meni yefa anim mo falal meni yefa atefam be melu kono wol kata fundi kata wo molu kay mel dingul fa ibe mo defale ko rek Gambia be la ko wala nyente tebe même fa la Gambia dingul ye dulawo dulay alon ko mo kay be la meeting ko kala ge ali alla meeting o boycott nyama nge political statement ti this is for the future of the Gambia, this is to teach the Gambian executives whoever may alonko will come to power in any time ke karandinye nako Nabanko, we want sanity to come back to that country. We want leaders, many alonko, they have moral. We want leaders, many alonko, they respect Gambia dimolu. Ye woltali ye bunya. Lafta nyaton ko lele many alonko, ye daji ko soto. Lafta nyaton ko lele many alonko, they are not in love with lies and deceptions. Lafta nyaton ko lele many alonko, ibe Gambia bunya alko, Gambia ya fongo bunya nyame. Ni Adama Barrow funtita bi atara nyi nationwide toll ndebe mfo nyi ngala fo na musalife Adama Barrow be munda fola sama do kulale abe munda fola Gambia di molie amugata fi fo na mange politikoti kasiyol fayni nyokan ka mol len kesen kedro woda ma be wol fala because adum no fole constitution e mendi kadaka in sama do kula le kacha ni gambe ni mo le kacha mo la problem oti ibela mo ila wala but what are they going to do about it? How many mid people store Adamo Barrow e menke kabring 2018 19 20 21 22 I menke how many mid people store 2018 I feel like it 2019 I feel like it 2020 I feel like it. Is it 2021 is it saba I menke I muna address all the corruptions me beke na Gambia Bankoka I muna address je sunyaro me beke kan na civil service Adamo Barrow ye mune address wato I muna address ge alinga famu nyin ka wala ando I made the people to like in a year I could do yellow west but women the people to more la concerned momenti how many of those problems were addressed by this government? How many problems were addressed by the government? The biggest concern a momenti wala mu corruption member cake and the civil service. Let's forget about Adamo Barrow lies. Let's forget about Adamo Barrow immorality. Let's pack that one aside. Let's focus on corruption or the rampant corruption member cake and the civil service. This is the threat to the Gambia because akamenke wala nyeti benga wala bekere wala asabu bata bekere kodo the millions many along nyan nakata to better the lives of ordinary Gambians like Iten Intol nabalu nyan nakakinyame mo dantam ko woleta to deprive the Gambian people from the luxury of life, to deprive the Gambian people from the basic enjoyments nyan nakameke nabalu kono, the basic commodities nyan nakamel soro nabalu kono wal nyan nakasone ya nyame naflo me nyan nakadunje mo dantam ko woleta ya dundi batare yakon nyile beke kan namasa kunda kono ning Adamo Barrow fundita tara Gambia konoto kadiyamo moli nyile mu ko de nga expect na mulunta nan yana ka nyule address ba nyile mu ko de min be Gambia badantika ay jella address nyon kono kabrin 2018 ay jella address nyon kono fa manche kamol mutaka ke gratify many along ko yesu yaro fonke kawol sambanang to aggrandise them more into the civil service ni monten ko dol men be filta si ndol lañi fangor commissioner li mello commissioner e kaje Gambia damalte commissioner londe commissioner yala finding solke on a massive corruption, massive one for that matter, finding soul nada recommendation men nada motive mo la je ko tek and everybody kept silence on it. Everybody is okay with it. Nyine be ke kan Gambia Bangkok. So last time no nga baro mo ila funte tan go entra bisire na fon ko ma wo fon address ka fu Gambia di mo leko signing pareta le proka corruption woni kakele fo mu kuma ken sama damale ni pareta ika baro leke moli yaje ko corruption we pareta ka kelendi corruption no many yalon ko be corrupt practice sol nyina luway le kamba but kabrin 2018 2019 2020 2021 2022 mo jelle were found guilty on corrupt practices. For example, let's go to Minister of Fisheries. Minister of Fisheries ngabera malagen na investigation on ye ila minister modal. One minister be a matter tamaka. Imagine like God's roka fontin na banda to reclaim his innocence on that corruption, scandal on it. And I had no audio funtite ba fongo mo ikanje abe bribery ni mutala ka mold puribaja la ka bakodo tala nyadel. Will be more evidence of that. Who says bol manke kut me alongo amarinya na ke daha masa kunda do bola forever. But ninya ton kol mampare pour ka corruption on him fight. Melbe duma what about corruption of fight la nyadel, because here is the system that we built. That we give an executive power to one person. That person will have to decide whether this country will be a corruption-free nation or this country will be in love with corruption. Whether the executives, the officials, many along a political circle on your corner. Motantan will like a banco decide. Fabakala banco kendot, the Fatikala banco kendot. And so unluckily for us in the Gambia, we have a puppet. Many along Benna Mansanoka, who is the zoo president, an illiterate, complete illiterate for that matter. Now, don't expect munebe faleda banko nyeka. Gambia di ngola decision ole bi ko yame be ke kan Gambia banko kan mo amanjara mo ya fo moye. Amanjara mo ya fo moye. Senda se aka nyawo nyara ne nyama. Bar ko yanyi membe ge wo amanjara mo ke da fo se ba ke woka. Na fankanolom ngam fankanu nyaadi la wole ba determine na fondo la banko be la fly tenten ni batare ya ni ko no ban fo be la fla banko ye direction do leta ban me ya lon ko abe balo son yan lambe sama o watu financial na masa kunda na president we sembo ngabele dial president o pour ka sembo tala local government e ka wallal fananta bang yedi opposition wala bawo ndolla mansa kunda be damet momo ya lonko aka molu la ko do tinya masa kunda ka wallal ke mo balti ye muda yesale de sag wala sabu hanin na local government bebe ke ka wala nyam look at jaju si membe LRR wo jika kurunta amma ke Gambia banko ka bokeba ku kurunta amma ke Gambia banko ka ya jame la masa kunda kono ka ya jame ma ko fon bela atela moti me alonko ay ka phone inform to go and consult the communities kaje ko monko to crown ya jame the king Jaju si le work but look at Jaju si today just because I Adama Barrow la fasa that is why he's been uplifted to this level imagine the biaka funtina ka modo many alonko they fought for Adama Barrow at the first very instance kaje ko monko Adama Barrow becomes the president of the Gambia at the very hot periods when when Jaju si and the others held bent in transporting people for Yaya Jammeh from Senegal Casamas so that they can come and vote for AFPRC, and he did that successfully. The people he transported through Jaralawo, now LRR from Golkon, those people actually voted for Yaya Jammeh. But Alayake, Adamo Barrow not an agaye. Be imagine Wosifa Leonard, the criminal sitting guy, the criminal Fabaka Tombonjata. Fabaka Tombo Jata imagine say bona ding la kata dula bero National Assembly ning Fabaka ribeta dawra ning afa wulu dingo mi ala ka mantra do bola masakunda kon Fabaka ding la kata dula bero pa DMs imagine be balo ka bola. So these people are literally feeding on the Gambian people. Wala sabu departments all the amount of assets in yanna kamensoro, the amount of money yanna kamensoro kan tolo bondi nyin ko le akono am ka keno, because they are feeding on us. They are parasites. They are parasites. They are feeding on Gambian people directly. So literally 20 people, Gambia be 20 people that malebige, or maybe even less. Many be Gambia bulaka nyinkolea bekono. They are the people deciding what we eat, deciding what kind of medicines we are going to get when we go to the hospital. Walele ka decide naluan beta mandila nyadile. Walele ka decide who is going to be allowed to perform corruption in the Gambia, who is going to be allowed to steal, who is going to be allowed to act anyhow they want in the civil service, in the government. Is that what we want our country to continue? Is that what we pray for? Gambia itete monyama ba. So ni local government election wonyi makana adamala nying so-called nationwide tour. Amakata fenna just to go kaitanda lalkati ofenye nyinkati faita bilanga nyine sado iko nte ganyele majela ganye tanyameng. Mark my words, these are the only nonsense words akata melu for ala nationwide tour. He's not going to address anything. He's not going to tell Gambian people how he's going to deal with the corruption, because at the first instance Nimbaro is genuinely concerned about the corruption, about the rampant corruption. Maybe Gambia Bangoka, that rampant corruption would have been ended by now. That would have been ended by now, because the culprits would have been to jail. An example must have been set by now, so that many along they are planning to do or to use the same path will buy things like twice, and that corrupt practices are the most slanderous. But when the executives themselves engaging into daylight robbery in the nation, what do you expect the others to do? I better go to the company bente bulokan. Na company kono nka kuwal ke je menya ko kuja wala mun nyaka je katara ke kanje. Nilu mena nda mantra je mun asabu wol takel. This is what is happening in the Gambia. Adama Barrow be kuwal la menya ko sunya rol la corruption no. Afonga da ba kono. Adama Barrow is equally giving immunity to people. Many alongo they are terrorists. Many alongo they are international terrorists in the Gambia. So what do you expect? Munebe kala Gambia muneb jumale besila la koteke. Especially many along ko yalo ndoko adama la masa kunda da makon le benyin kala noje be kusor la noje. What do you expect those people to do? What do you expect those people to do? What do you expect them to do? So nyen nationwide to Gambia ndingul nyanna ka jele ko adama kata mitingo la banku wo bankul to. Akata mitingo la tundu wo tundul to ni anata la tundolo kan. Alsi alla bungulu kono ali abulaye haw anala haw kafo ni badata ya murun nangena si banjo aka kumoli menu fali ge wallando abina kumoli menu fola ge wol be mo propaganda leti te kala kumati membe kala tonyati adama be kumoli menu fola ning ayi banku be yaro dati abe kala kumalati men yalo ko te kala tonya kumakanti ibe kala kuma kan dati men yalon ko inin fani koy manna kuma kan kasare mula bo dama la fala nyi Gambia sunyaro men be kada nyi banko kan kabrin 2018 sangina no kono bank masakunda la kisi bunda ye molu men nan kam muta ko nyuni bebe masakunda la ko do tinyakane nim luwaye memuta ko nyimbe masakunda la ko do tinyakane adama ye wokumani ay place badi wala nin ay luwaye mo muta ay wokumani ay place badi wala luwaye mo muta ye wokumani ay place badi wala ning sama bi adama fundi dal kan alla dulal to ka fali ko apareta le puruka kilimbalia puruka sunyaro bambanko kan ndeko wo manke toñati ndeko wo manke toñati wo mu jikanda ya ku molati ni ayata nuko baro paretale puruka badara ya ni tinyaro ni molla banko tinya banko naflo tinya puruka wole dam banko kan sangi nani sangi lulu aywo fero sodo la aya sembo sodo puruka dam bari ni me yesu nyaro ke ka place badi wala yesu nyaro ke ay place badi la annu mose fam mira mun asabu wakak nin tadi tabe do ko wala yaaje ndafo ngam bulobula dula do to be yalla ko banko la ko do la mun ka bina ngaki najju foko no ite nyaay ndeje wala mun asabu ni de ba ke kan de be hangila ngadi am mbam dafa la wallanto ni ngake fom pare da hanni makalamta mun dalil lebe tarlete ko ni de benta bayla men ni mbay sama bi dala bantale yesu nyaro membe ke ngabefu yesu nyaro membe ke ngabefu ni be gedi ni masakunda kono. So some of us who are wondering why most of these people are not sacked ni na mu dalilo nyiti ali baba te sunya roke la ka doko mabege ni me adol meni ali baba la story ni remember ali baba na la brother is it Hakimi mune asabu ali baba man option so but Hakimi bula afana dunda that gold fongo nyen kono je purga fongo nyen bandige because Hakimi alone ali baba be menna I alone and I evidence so I diamond o jele is it the diamond or the gold I jele. So this is exactly what is happening in the Gambian government. Adama Barrow is corrupt. The ministers are engaging in corrupt practices, and now he become part of that cartel. That syndicate, many along they are the ones responsible for all the corrupt practices in the Gambia, including the so-called businessmen. Businessmen, many along they want to use us. Ngajala sign thing. Eka philanthropist activities or like kakodo bondi ka dinna musician wala ka mall support ka fengol support. But hey, look. Many along cartel sold suspected cartel sold and they have been found in one way or the other in drug dealings and gun, smuggling and illegal or counterfeit, transportation into the Gambia or out of the Gambia. In any case, it might be. The modus operandi for the drug cartels and the illegal gun transporters is that 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏 fango mabo in a way within the community so that they can find the community sympathizing with them or for the community to recognize them, to recognize their efforts. 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏 la money mutaka londa into things many alonko it would be seen as genuine mission or ila philanthropist activity kaje komonko community yet will accept as philanthropist. But koma ikatara kuke ka meni alonko ibe fit kamatol fon la yelo la ibatol fon la generation to nyakan aning alla generational men mon fundina follow ninta ka duro ko wafi Gambia bankoka nawo duro ko ninga wafi nafo karwo karin kam million na nesoro Gambia ko don kam million na nesoro nawo duro ko dot ba duro ko ninga sama na Gambia bankol kan Gambia funni kewlu ani Gambia dindigol men bo kuliya kan wollel ba use la wollel ka use ndala million nano ninga 200,000 bondi no million nano kon nga moy ko mo kariya man kende ya nga borige nga bili kem flo diala nga moy ko nyem musicien kari wala kata musico ko bu zone nga bori nga ticket bi kili sangay hani say hani million kilo fo am bam mo lienje mo kendo fele nyinga mo ma ko kanne aba fondi ngewol support kade ndol fana blindfoldedly nkamira nunko mo these people are genuine, but when they are already confirmed drug dealers, confirmed illegal gun transporters in serious countries, these are the people many alongo they go for life sentence in prisons. How many bloods are going to be shed with the illegal weapons they can transport into the country? How many youths are going to be made useless in the Gambia just because of the tons of hard drugs they can Gambia Bangoka? This is what we don't think about. What is happening right now? What is happening? in the open space. But we lack the ability to assess what is going to happen with the activities that this man is engaging into. Equally, these are the people, they are the sole people responsible for the hardship in this country, at least partly. Because it is a contract with a government block. Contract with revenue di Masakundala. Let's say 100 million Gambian dollars. When you naka silo de da silo me alon ko membe bola base misal fi kabinala URR or CRR. Woko doni because of ila corrupt practices. Yemasa kunda model bribe fo ko doni wumenya naka jo manjo ko take ko ndi mola woda mayaka la jufo kono wo data yow contract ko nyindila. Ite wala ite la responsibility da wasilo nyinna de da balia. Any accidents many alon ko besotata. Many alon ko costa silo nyinna tinyala. Itela mu moti me responsibility da wo mul bela fala. So this is what we don't look at. Banko bela kodo. So Adam Barrow kata ni nonsense made the people told mena. Amo kata feel for na manke nonsense, only nonsense. Other than telling Gambian people nonsense. Barrow man feso na be mo falan. Muna falanye ko deke. Nana ma memo ya be muna falanye. How many failed promises I made the Gambia many alonko they have not been realized up to today. Hani bi me alonko ngadi amali wo failed promises will nana ma realize Gambia banko kan mune asabu tangine kala wala nana tan na bankol kan ni je podium modile ko yendiamu Adama Barrow la midi people to ala ni ka wo de niwulu mune asabu many ye fa fe mankela hani bi Alani nika mune asabu kodoka sunya Masakundala keso kono Central Bank Gambia Ports Authority alani nika wala bandan albe blokos lai tolawo mumuka blokos we Gambia tolawo imuka blokos we mfawle babam banko dundi kan nyinkono alfalu men ka bula adama no kan anin fodin kelo to lelbe banko bulande kan nyimasi bo be kono to lelbe banko bula kan nyimasi bo kono Gambia do not lack people many along they can lead this country. But in molu naive tale, molu kajero kenyamen, aninkuol bida kanyamen, janin kafuta je akatara moja mamuta be money. But modoli afolde, ngayim fung jane during 2021 campaigns, molu sita jane diamuda yin kumo befalie, ko baroma agenda soto. There is no single written agenda MPP soto. The only agenda that NPP has is to divide the Gambians on tribal lines, is to divide the Gambia on family lines. It only do no more they rule. This is exactly what he did. I don't have I tribal division or kamana. I don't have family I family division or kamana. Family don't begin wall battling family will mukadia found. This is what they do. Illiterates, ignorance. More many are useless because that is the only way they can rule. They will get into you, divide within the family lines and within the tribal lines. You don't know your patrol kafunyoka in combination with ila karte sunya ferodo nanda yesunya nyoka. But Bengalo noko Adama Barrow ning amanke ila karte sunya. He is going to be short of votes, at least 200,000 votes than UDP. UDP yakati obini wasani atale set. Ine asa udia mobe siari Gambia banko kankatu moment nanka mobe baranding Adama Barrow ma wole siata. Moment the Sunday ngama. What has abu dia mote tenguna no banko kanga possible. Am possible. Ni mantala molu majority marakam. Ni mola majority mansong koitele be marakam. Banko mo ka tenguno molu mo ke day. Molu mo ke day no. Ni never hearing Gambia banko kang. Majority of the Gambians are not supporting him. They did not vote for him. Wala asabu bi dia mo be kala Gambia banko kang and molu bolola because molu batatale. Molu batatale kongobe banko kam mulbe batari moman sicho banko kam faniabe fola sunya robe kala molla Masakundala kodo abe sunyala 24/7 femukake only to come and gratify anybody may algo found one way or the other ay Masakundala kodo sunya yewo muta yala palaso la fa wala ndo yasa ba palasi do me algo ka warata wala sabu ba ko to ngol be bidala foreign mission wala lamin to mon tambagol e ko Masakunda fotitana in 2023. Ikobe sula la kodo men 900 million Gambian dollars. Ibe sula la wala puruka yeko Gambia na ambassador bundalo men be dunia ko na bandala puruka wol jono anike la ko keno desan alila moy ko kena men fulale jangina sa ngali ko ala ngadi wa ala ju senu ni UDP ya purunga Masakunda mar Gambia hana be kala sangi dandanti Gambia balon nat UDP kabrin nat wotu momi yalon ko be masakunda ko one of the strategies UDP ni men nat wala nyindi ko diplomatic missional ambassador official men yalon ko Gambia mu ka gain so ge back yewo official mu dal ye be soron kilin Gambia me yalon ko ye ambassador official so de bankol men ka men yalon ko Gambia mu ka gain so ge yewol soron de kilin pour ka masakunda la cost nyin ka wokot. But now look at what is happening in Gambia. People are dying of hunger. The government's expenditure aka multiply. Alawa multiplication of any revenue gain in Gambia banko ina. You know we can Gambia side. Ambassador Bundal Fanakodo from 600 million now to 900 million. Adama Barrow'S made the people store. Alani new finance minister Mamad Sabarka for Mexico Keram. Adama Barrow'S meet the people store. Every single meet the people store. Equal 10 million Gambian dollars is willing and naka allocate for Adama Barrow'S meet the people store. And don't know for Adama Barrow karigilun kono. Ate purukata ka kumaken sewoni fania di Gambia di wala. Abe karigilun kono abakala 10 million Gambian dollars is. Barakata menu fon lu no kan akata ka fania for media. Wodol begi wol kata lori ngalaw mitu lado. Femu kata de kono andu ni dara suwo kono ite fenso tale be men domal nyene mu baraka dingoti ba nyene mu dolla barakoti ba Gambia nyene mu dolla barakoti ba ndenga banko dollo ni hada madingo ni dara foi futata sanjita wora wala nilul ila masa kunda ke samba hijola momo yalon koy mu banko dingolati misili mole misi ni le frakata hijola ni futala sangita luli kela hiji tiketo ni ka demande masakunda samba hijola. Health insurance is free for everybody above 65. Nyinel mu banko di meni yalon ko ila banko di wuli barako soto ila banko di wuli yalon ni meye nafa. Ila banko di wuli yalon ni meye nafa ndo la banko be do yare nyame. Iko ko baluwo ani jahannamo say man jam fa nyora. Mune asabu aman sum fenna fonna masakunda la batarea aman sum fenna fonna masala furia aman sum fenna fonna masala Gambia di wul horman tayya baliya abe atara na rabe mu nyinda malati man sa man haftan dumati imagine wuli ado fana fenga OIC te kala tay dara munela itata ka meeting dole ko nanda fo moyna e ko meeting wala kana ke Gambia malon for the Islamic Caliphate wala kana meeting wala Gambia say bola fala ko OIC atakala no bari imagine nga do samma nango e pruwe na ke Gambia ala nyen ko molta fania fo la betene ni masakunda mu fania fo masakunda ilota fania le kan andu fania fana wala betela ida malbe nyo posina le be nyo fala kulbe plan ka fa baka to monjata wana la timo be kul plan ka aske no jandi 2023 ka ba be president flan jango sotola ala ngata dro aske no jandi 2023 ka ba o 2024 aske no be president flan jango sotola kulbe plan ka nyinda mal kam bare ngata dro ñu be bayta la Gambia di wala ko batara ya ning allo ta ka batara ya wala ka de ando ñene be tel imagine mo be di amula mo be hawla. Going back to my topic, Adama Barrow'S made the people to lafta Gambia di wala lombake Gambia na lombake ko Adama la made the people to amukata kuma faje membe atol nafala ntol fuarol nafala amukata kuma faje membe banko kala pour molier na ngake kankileti amukata ko mafuje membe banko kala kayra bankuti abita ko molier fola je men yalon abita terin drola bawo ni mola londo mo warata be diamu kan wallanto mo ko sukira be diamu kan telin drole mo nendiro wani wuro ko dama abita o dama la fol banko ko le ambe je abata kulla nyaadi la wo fenda fol e ko yeduli no le sanna kabrin 2018 Gambia mul man sala complain ka aliya masakunda jele ye any single effort like by reducing taxes for the importers of these commodities. But what more be a may concern, sign them a concern because local government election of Menkana, Ekoye duly no lel odana. Masakunda be tentenda no wala nyadila, ite tentenda no wala. But he won't Nimbeka Makamoti, Abe Muflali campaign Tamo, Bagra campaign yola. Yo, but Purga and the Molako, Nimbeka put me along Masakunda be tentenda no wala. Masakunda be tentenda no business or nyadi. Masakunda me along Kokoti Blokon. Gambia College. Gambia College nyinang tendengol meni alon koy jita ye almost 7,000 plus. Gambia College what time ning ite mari jita high school. Good students meni alon koy kaji high school muka do kusar. Ibe kara jeldo ya start jeldo. Nto benga start Gambia College because we didn't have any financial muscles. Kaje ko mongo we go straight to GTDI or MDI or University of the Gambia. We couldn't afford those institutions. So we went through the Gambia College. Until college jimbang then you push from one step to the other. But be mulga Gambia College. In fact, ni bedun kan Gambia College say every year you pay 7,000 Gambian dollars. You was 7,000 Gambian dollars so you for year la graduation on Gambia College. Yeji iko masakunda man space to employ those qualified teachers. This is the situation in the Gambia. But how pathetic. Did the government know about this? Yes, they knew about this. Do they do anything about it? No, it is not their business and they don't care. Their sons and daughters will buy Gambia Banko Kane. And even many are okay Gambia Banko, including their sisters. Those are in private institutions, private schools, paying $150,000 per year for them. This is the sad situation in the Gambia. B, Gambia College. Student many along PTC. This I have a first-hand information on it. 7,000 plus. But guess what? More 400 what the male employed no. Masakunda ko employee no. So 6,400, 6,600 people will be adabaraba ke fangwe de kakaramu ni fa ni mankaramu so de fangwe ni be murun na yeta fendo lebe kodo so la nyam ya to da nyam. The government don't care. There is no space. The government couldn't employ all the graduates from the Gambia College. But why did they allow all those people to enroll Gambia College? Yes, 7,000 old ninjo. For your graduation on your bam. For a graduator. Now there's no space. It will be employed in Yame. How pathetic is this? Gambia Bangkoka. Yet still, we are supporting this government. We are supporting the sleeping man, the zoo president. We are still supporting him. We think he's doing good. We think he's doing good. Any sector, any department, whatever you think of in the Gambia is crumbling, gradually crumbling. Gambia ports, our port is now crumbled. Senegal is the one in charge of everything. Gambian goods, many are outside. That magnificent, huge fortune, may Gambia revenue, Gambia ports. Say, that revenue, that tax, Senegal le. The Gambia port is crawling on its knees, and very soon, before the span of 4, 5, 6 years, our port is going to be completely useless. We're only going to be left with the heavy metals, but there's going to be no serious work along Gambia ports. But the workers will be paid salaries, and that is a loss for the country, because we are actually, your business, you are spending more into your business than the realization. That is just a loss everywhere. Gambia, all the departments, everything you think of, pay, but he said, "Yes, all timpa banko bidaka, mune betaka kuke bankoka, ni banko bidaka, muna sabu balu makasonia no bankoka, muna sabu balu makasonia no bankoka." And some charlatans sitting here still now defending, supporting Adama Barrow. Yeba support you will see more drug dealers, more internationally recognized drug dealers going to the Gambia, buying him assets. Because he left the yellow drug enterprise on the mini Colombia, yellow Gambia. Gambia is now the mini Colombia of West Africa. The mini Colombia. But we also have the most useless president in Africa. The most useless, worthless president in Africa. And that is why all the African countries, the Cartel Association, they sat down, decided Gambia should be the mini Colombia. And that is why Gambia becomes the mini Colombia. The amount of drugs confiscated every single day. We don't know anything. There are drug cartels. Many they are well established in the Gambia now. And many more are trying to get rooted in that country. Weapons. So, surprise, just a fraction of the Malamuta. Drug cartels so low at Gambia Bangkok, well established. Ikonna Central Bank yalo mama sabali meta ka fone ko chatun manke boroti ni menya na kala banko ni ko da farata banko ni kafundi mo fana farata banko katamani silo lella sign criminal enterprises all sophisticated bakela sign ni longol fanan kono menketa o lanto mem fundita bi anin kuno wala mo nyinti ko na Central Bank of the Gambia e quand même foko cyber crimes or cyber crimes scammer sol many alon ko welcome mola information on le sunya internet ot wolle dundan na Gambia government la central bank la information system o nyin kono ye hack kabri dunta central bank la information o kono ila data system o kono ye hack ya information o men sunya doli men fo asia ba yo bar nying haga solo e kamen demand e ko masakunda be men didela because ni masakunda ma wodila ye kibaro men be sunya masakunda bulo kono e ba kibaro useless against the government wala ye wafin blado ya men ya lon ko wolbe kala na masakunda jawolati kabere na wulu nyal lembang na population data statistics lembang everything e ba bele mu fundil na bada sain puru yaw bayno e ko masakunda e joko dola million keme fula yim fundi bande man so na kafo batarolu e be siring e man fundi banda ka diamu Gambia diwul ya kafo nya 200 million. The scammers are demanding that from the central government of the Gambia. Before they will release that information, they will share the stolen information, classified documents. Purke funding di bantala. Ibadila jumalela, nobody knows. Ibadila jumalela momalo. You never hear Gambia Bangkoka. But the government is silent on it. They didn't say anything. They only admitted what is happening in the basics. But now the scammers are demanding 200 million Gambian dollars from the government of the Gambia. And the government of the Gambia must pay. Yena sabungali ko Gambia ketu manke saya borot. Ale Adamu Barrow mudalia bondi. Ale Adamu Barrow la momo ya lo kakalo Adamu Barrow to ya la ka political position onyeni. Ibe mu batara kili waleti ali be bali palaso la bang. Wala sabu ni meo katre feo. Ningali Adamu Barrow la moto mo banjul. Ali atom mo brika ma bang. Ali atom mo KMC bang. Nying kole ya membe kekam. Abe la fala le kwa nyon tang mani boto mbasan na dalasi wili lulu la Gambia banko kan jandi ba fala ko katre fay do be sila. Adama Barrow la mol wala si nying local government ali be mano sanna dalasi wili lulu la jandi ba fala ko fonko be sila. Jandi ba fala ko fonko be sila. E chati kani want to join. Chati mbeta la le. Couldn't add guest. Chati asaninya nang kota kama. Asaninya nang kuke. So wale bekeka Central Bank sign scam ko they want the Central Bank of the Gambia to pay them 200 million Gambian dollars for classified information on Mutake Fontaine. Now what is going to happen? Let's see what is going to happen. They think people are not going to know, and thanks to some of the good journalists, many along Kebela Dokuala Gambia, we get to know these informations. So now 200 million Gambian dollars. Let's say war na bagero ko ni bobula likela already amasun fana for masakundala bataraya sophisticate the departments, do the right things, put the right people in the right places. Ay ni mo furi won men bega Central Bank la governor yala ni be mo molla de men yalo ko Adama Barrow la puppet solel mit na ko ye meke ka wala ke na ko ye tay ye mol sin kumba kunti ba ke bidale ye mol sin kumba kunti e mantra do ko la Gambia e do ko la Adama Barrow le wala asabu ku de kala no je pour ka tanko ni ka bambandi. Gambia de are great people, smart people in the Gambia. Pour ka je ko mongo molye loba ni cyber security bete nyamente nga cyber security mutaba nga prioritize. Nga prioritize. But will be manke. Ba ko do sunya la nyogo Central Bank. Iba kuoli bekala. Sai ni natan na tanko fo la bankola tankola. Imagine sai scam sol nara. Askeno ni scam sol fo mu dindi mele on let. But imagine scam sol nara. It don't Central Bank, yela daral beta, saying they are demanding for the Central Bank of the Gambia to pay 200 million Gambian dollars, or otherwise they're going to release the information. Let them go ahead, release the information. Let's see. No, okay, I'm interested to see everything, especially in the population statistics. We need to see everything. So the scammers must go ahead. In terms of scammers, they will demand 2 billion Gambian dollars, 2 billion. Let the government crumble on her knees completely. Gambia di be fundile kan da sign. Gambia di men fon le kat wo faye. Wolle fon be fundile kan ke kan wosidi julo la ka saba. Ke kan wosidi julo la ka saba. Exactly. Bajam Mejiba. This is the hardest part to believe in this hard time, crisis, this Aki, Justice Mandela, everything. The president had the audacity
to take 100 million Gambian dollars to go and spend it on a nationwide tour. The nationwide tour that will generate nothing to the country other than insulting people, further dividing people, and telling them lies. That's the only thing that he's going to do there. But by looking at the amount of money involved, that will make it to this tour. Guys, no battery of but I have only 8% because my mobile only use cam. De tenten no sign be program on bada na janato but sama ni alasonda sama jumakola binalal program ko in alasonda sama mbaw ngopulan den ko be program jango kelale ka kadiamo ko la extensively ka je ko mon ko nga kacha time to time so sama mbaw kalale ning abota alabala bari be mo be kontona jibe la Benjamin is it Bajamba jiba baraka bake Bajamba Mustafa Sanyang baraka bake bro mbingo ha Ilani bari kunkatore bingo ilani bingo angha okay kabalaman baraka bake is it kaborin kotole kabalaman son baraka bakseka jaray baraka bak sister jaray sama be sambalan dengan anak jara baks ala baraka bak yes okay so ngamo be kontong bake basin sedi ngal be kontong bake ala baraka bake for joining. Thank you so much samani alsonda. We will continue from here. Yakuba Jite baraka bake Yakuba ala baraka bake Fox. Thank you so much. Tomorrow let's meet Jumakola ni alsonda mbina la jane batala nga me bake jamfon donc ni alsonda mbelaino lu yalela mbelaino lu yalela to hear from people kalbe konton killing ala baraka bake. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.